Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. First off, I am going to say that it is a little chilly here, which is why I have this scarf on. Today's video is going to be an empties. I think the last time I did an empties video was possibly in Jan or Feb. I have a few things to show you guys today, and they are in this eco shopping bag that I got from New World. There isn't too much stuff, but there is quite a bit of stuff, so this may be a long video. I will try to keep it as short as possible. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Kahurangi and I make videos about stuff that I like and things that I do, and I might sometimes do a rant video. If you like the videos on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot. Let's get into the video. The first thing that I have are face wipes, and I have 4. The first face wipes that I have are these Witch Naturally Clear face wipes that are supposed to quickly remove makeup and dirt and tighten the pores, and I felt that they tightened the pores and they left my face feeling really refreshed, but they weren't as wet as I was hoping that they would be, and I didn't find that they removed my makeup as well as I was hoping that they would. I probably won't purchase these again. The next face wipes I have are these Nivea Pure and Natural face wipes, and I found that they cleaned my face really well, but I also found that they were quite stingy. In saying that though, as a child I always found that whatever it is that gives Nivea its Nivea scent would always break me out in eczema, and I probably should have thought about it before I bought those, so I won't be buying them again, but that's just because I react really badly to the Nivea scent. If you're fine with Nivea, then I'm sure these will work really well for you. Next up is the Essano Rosehip Gentle Cleansing Face Wipes, and holy shit, these were fantastic. I'm definitely going to repurchase these again. They worked really well. They cleaned my face and they left it feeling really soft and smooth and just really refreshed. So yeah, definitely will be repurchasing these. The next wipes I have are the Garner Micellar Water Cleansing Wipes, and I've mentioned this in my previous empties, but I am a massive fan of Garner Micellar Water. It works really well, and these are pretty good too. They're not as good as the water because they are in a wipe form and they're not as wet as the water, if that makes sense. But yeah, I love these and I will be repurchasing them again. They're really great for just kind of easy, lazy makeup removal, which is definitely what I'm all about. The next thing I have to show you guys is a scrub, and it is this scrub here. It is the Tomatoes Daily Pore Scrub. I didn't use this daily. I found that if I used it too often, it would just irritate the crap out of my skin. I only really used it when I had breakouts, and it was fantastic. I think it's the salicylic acid in it. It works really well on pimples. I love the Yes to Tomatoes range for breakouts. I have their blemish stick in the bathroom at the moment, and I just rub that all over pimples when they start erupting on my face, and they've generally died down within like a day or two. This stuff is fantastic and I will definitely be repurchasing this stuff again. I found that yeah, it's great to use before a mask as well, so if I'm having like a oh my god there are pimples everywhere type of breakout, I will use this stuff and then use my Body Shop self-warming mask afterwards, and my skin feels nice afterwards. Next up is a face mask, and it is this sheet mask here, and I got this from the pharmacy when I went to pick up a prescription when I was sick recently, and it is the Beateous placenta face mask, and this left my face feeling really soft. It's a sheet mask and I kind of looked like a serial killer while I was wearing it, but that's alright. So I got two. I got this and the bee venom face mask, and I used that and my skin felt fantastic afterward. I don't know what I did with the bee venom mask pack. I must have just thrown that in the bin when I was done with it, but yeah, I used that as well and it was amazing. Next up is another face mask, and it is this one here. This is the Antipodes or a Manuka honey mask, and I wasn't a fan of this when I first started using it, but towards the end it was amazing and I will possibly repurchase this again. The thing with this mask is when they say to use a generous amount, what they mean is use a crap ton, slather it all over your face, like just completely cover it. I don't know how to really describe what I mean, but yeah, just completely cover your face and put on a bit more than you think you'll need, and afterwards your skin will feel amazing. Next up is this thing here, and I showed you guys this in a haul. This is the Body Shop Vitamin E Pre-Moisture Serum thing, and I finished this the other day. I used it pretty much daily, so it's about 2 months maybe, and holy crap, this stuff works really well. The next thing I have is something else that I had mentioned in a favourites video, and it is the Goodness Every Morning Moisturiser. This stuff is fantastic. It works really well. I have a little mini sample size that I'm also using up, and I'll definitely be repurchasing this stuff when my current moisturiser runs out. It is fantastic. I've also got another little Goodness thing to show you guys, and that is the Goodness Every Week Scrub. This is the sample size. I got this in a little trial kit that you can buy from farmers. I think you can also get it from supermarkets, but it's just mini sizes of all of the products so you can test them out, and this stuff works really well. I use this maybe like 4 or 5 times once a week before I do a face mask, and it worked really well. I'll definitely be repurchasing this when I am completely out of the scrub that I am currently using. The next 3 things are all trial sizes, and they are these things here from Natio. I really don't know how to say that company. So the first thing is the dual action cleanser and exfoliant, and I use this every day for a while, and I have to say I wasn't a fan. I just found that it irritated my skin quite a bit, but that's just because that's what over exfoliating does to my skin. I won't purchase this. I got this in like a little gift set from farmers when I spent, I can't remember how much it was. Like I think it was if you spent over a certain amount you got a little makeup bag, which I use, and some products in it, and this was one of them. The next Natio product is the Natio Ageless Uplifting Day Cream. This stuff is fantastic. It is a moisturiser that, because of its size, I keep in my travel bag, and I use it when I'm travelling, like if I'm on the plane or in the car for long periods of time, just so that I can moisturise my face so it doesn't dry out. And it works really well, and it's such a compact, cute size. This is another thing that I got in that gift set that I was talking about earlier, and yeah, I'll definitely purchase this stuff. The next Natio product is the Natio Ageless Hydrating Cream, and this stuff was fantastic. I loved it. I actually bought 2 of these little travel size things from a pharmacy because I saw them. I think they were $1.50 each, so I got 2 for $3, and I needed a face mask at the time, so I bought these and I loved them, and I will definitely purchase this face mask again in the fuller size. And now we're getting on to the bath, body, hair stuff, and the first things I have are these 2 things here, and they are Bath & Body Works hand soap. So the first one I have is this one here, and it is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, and this I had in the downstairs toilet, and this one I quite liked. I remember when my sister came over to my house to drop something off, and she came over with someone else, the girl who went to our bathroom came out and they were like, "Oh my god, your soap smells like magic." I got this from Martha's Backyard in December, and I will put that haul and my second Auckland holiday haul in the description box, so you can check out the things that I got when I was at Martha's Backyard. The stuff is wonderful. The second Bath & Body Works hand soap I have is the Maple Sugar Kiss hand soap, and this stuff was fantastic. I had this in the upstairs bathroom and I was so sad when it ran out. I went to Martha's Backyard when we were in Auckland recently and I was hoping that they still had some of this stuff. They didn't, but they did have some other autumn hand soaps and I got another one, but I was just really hoping for this one because this one smells delicious and I really wish I could eat it. The container still kind of smells like Maple Sugar Kiss. It's so good. The next thing I have is a deodorant, and it is this one here. It is a Lady Speed Stick deodorant in Fruity Melon. I talked about Lady Speed Stick in my previous empties because I had used a Dove Clinical Protect deodorant that had worked amazingly well, and until then the Lady Speed Sticks were the only deodorants that I found worked for me. I just get really sweaty and smell really bad. I'm just being honest here. I sweat a lot and it's not a fun time, but anyway, this stuff worked fantastically well. I probably won't be repurchasing it though, just due to the fact that Lady Speed Stick isn't a brand that we usually get here in New Zealand and it can be quite pricey, so I got this in Canada. I stocked up when I was there. I bought about 4 deodorants, I think. They were about $3. Ordering them online in New Zealand, they're about $12 a deodorant, and that's a bit insane. So I won't be repurchasing this until we go back to Canada, but in the meantime I will definitely be buying the Clinical Protect deodorants. This one in particular smells really good and summery and fresh and fruity, and I was a bit gutted when I ran out, partly because I ran out of it, but partly because of how I ran out of it. Stick deodorants are solid. This summer was hot as hell and I left it on a windowsill and of course, yeah, it completely melted and just fell through the bottom. It was towards the end though, so that's alright, but it's a bit of a shit way to kind of finish a product that you really love. Oh well, lesson learned, they melt. So that is my empties video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel but you haven't already, please subscribe. It would mean a lot. If you would like to follow me on any of my social media accounts, as always, those will be linked in the description box. And I will see you in my next video.